Alright everyone, welcome back to another Game Vault video. As always, I'm Captain Beefy with the Game Vault. And I got a funny one today, actually. This one cracked me up. This is stupidity at its finest. Let's just cue up the music and we'll get right to it. Alright, so I just read through this. Helldivers 2 moderator bans users for vomit reacting to LGBT furry art, then removes the emote as player base continues to shrink. What the hell kind of title is that? So, according to SteamDB, Helldivers 2 has seen its player base massively shrink since its peak in February. 458,000 players, almost 459,000 players. The most recent 24-hour peak is 52,214. I don't know if this is normal or not. I imagine there's always some sort of drop off. So, you know, this may be pretty extreme. I don't know. But anyways, amidst this decline in the player base, one of the game's moderators in its Discord began banning players for vomit reacting to a piece of LGBT furry art. First off, LGBT furry art makes me want to vomit just thinking about it. I have to see what piece of shit this person drew, but in any case, moderator Tetra Kitart, who lists pronouns of she, her, and they, them in her bio, as well as featuring a LGBT rainbow, and currently has a username of a mouse, posted on June 10th, "Gender identity is not politics, it's literally someone's identity. Here in the Helldivers 2 server, we have a zero tolerance policy on any sort of bigotry or hate. The topic of gender identity, especially this month, is not one that's not allowed. What isn't allowed is all the negativity towards people trying to celebrate who they are." She continued, "If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all. Also in the same vein, if you're attempting to bait people by flagrantly injecting your sexuality into the convo just to start fights, that will also result in timeout. Now it's time to move the topic along because it's clear right now it's not one we can have civilly." Man, these people are soft. Soft. You gotta ban people for vomit reacting to someone's picture? Who gives a shit? Art is interpretive, right? If somebody makes a drawing or a painting or something like that, people are gonna love it, people are gonna hate it, and other people are gonna be indifferent to it. You know, I mean, yeah, is it rude to do a vomit emoji? Yeah, it's rude, but I mean, it's not hate speech. And if you, okay, here's my issue with all this. If you are so soft that you put something onto the internet, and if people react negatively to it, you're going to get upset. Maybe you don't belong on the internet. Maybe you should, not put yourself out there, because the internet is not a safe place, okay? Not a safe place. I publish videos daily, and people give me hate sometimes, and you know how many shits I give about it? Like, exactly zero. I'll laugh it off. I'll make fun of them in the comment section, or, me and my buddies will talk about it and get a good kick out of it, especially when you get really pissed. It's like, oh, man, that guy was really heated. But no one cares, man. No one cares. I don't, I'll put anything out there. You can make fun of whatever you want, man. I don't care at all. But ironically, this policy absolutely makes no sense, given pushing a sexual orientation and transgender ideology is by definition hate. And adherence to these lifestyles, movements, and ideologies express bigotry, but this is exactly what social justice warriors and woke cultists do. They lie, double down on their lies, and project. No kidding. Nevertheless, the moderator announced that she was going to ban people who used a vomit reaction on posts promoting the hateful LGBTQ ideology and its movement. She wrote, "If you want to go ahead and vomit react to people's art that they put hours, days, even weeks or months into, I'm going to give you a 24-hour timeout. It's so rude. It costs nothing to literally not be a jerk." These people suck. Have a fucking spine. A mouse. Be caught in a mousetrap. What appears to be a now deleted post that was shared to X by Mark Kern Grums. The moderator made it clear she was going to ban people for using a vomit emoji. "This is your reminder that if you want to vomit react furry art or be a jerk about furry art, that you are lining up for a 24-hour timeout by me." Furthermore, this is also a reminder that if you try to reply to me in here, you can't, because there's no typing in here. Everyone reacting to my post with a clown emoji is also lining up for a timeout. Keep going. You're making my life easy. Grums commented, Helldivers is not politically free. The Helldivers 2 mod, who was demoted for falsely accusing me of sexual harassment, is on a huge banning spree. He's banning anyone for reacting to LGBT fan art with a thumbs down or vomit emoji. Despite claiming a thumbs down is okay, he lied. Now he's doing suspensions for anyone disliking furry art. He continued, he keeps changing his name to hide when called out as if people would notice. Arrowhead Studios, why do you keep employing such a destructive power-tripping moderator? He's violating your no politics policy and making Helldivers look terrible while accusing people of things they never did. I mean, people aren't entitled to an opinion about art? God damn, man. Yeah, this guy needs to go. Fire his ass, kick him to the curb, and hopefully we'll be reading about that in a couple of days where Arrowhead just gets tired of this. More and more people are pushing back, and companies are cutting the fat and getting rid of it. And this person is clearly just a worthless hunk of fat that needs to be sliced off and thrown to the side. Let someone else take over. Let someone who can actually moderate the Discord without being a pussy do it. Because this guy obviously can't. To Grum's point, the moderator responded to one person who accurately described the moderator as the pronoun mod in angry writing. Okay, so Nephilim wrote, oh no, the pronoun mod is hangry. And then they reply, saying stuff like this makes my job so easy to just ban. You know, you can't take a little criticism, you loser, you scumbag. Freaking the bottom of the barrel these people are. As noted above, woke cultists lie, double down, and project. The moderator claimed she did not ban anyone for using the emoji despite threatening to do so. And as YouTuber Artcast documented, did indeed do. She claimed I didn't ban anyone for an emoji. Next, she played semantic word games to try and sell her lie. I also think a lot of you don't understand the difference between a ban and a timeout. I've timed out people for spamming, which is in the rules. LMAO. Yeah, there you go. Start splitting hairs on semantics. That's one of my favorite things when you try to have a discussion with somebody. That's when you know they're just being disingenuous, when they try to like backtrack or reword things in a way. Just, you know, no. You said what you said. You did what you did. Just own it. If I screw up, I'll own it. I'll be like, yeah, you know what? I did. I own that. I screwed that up. That's my bad. 100% on me. Let's move on, you know. But anyway, she did confirm she was indeed banning people for using a vomit emoji on furry art. Also, a vomit emoji isn't a critique. It's just people shitting on furries to shit on furries. It has nothing to do with your art. Your art is amazing. I'd also prefer they line up with the emote reactions. It's like they're lining up for their timeout and making my life so easy. Well, personally, I think furries should be shit on. They're weird. Okay? I don't know what they are. I don't know anything about them. They're people that dress up like freaking animals. Yeah, shit on them. They're animals. Okay? That's not normal. They have a fucking problem that should have been addressed by their parents, or somebody close enough to them should help them address that problem and figure out what's going on in their twisted head, because it's gross and it's stupid. The moderator will go on to post, despite what you all may believe, this is not a democracy, and your freedom of speech is not guaranteed here. You do not have the right to be mean, rude, toxic, or hateful toward anyone else. If you got an issue with that, it seems like it's a you problem. If you want to be hateful, take it somewhere else. Of course it's not free speech in there. I get it. That's normal. And it's not a democracy, you know, whatever. But still, you're just a little person. This is why you don't give small people power, right? When I say small people, I mean small-minded people, weak people, soft people. You don't give them power, because when they have power, they turn into tyrants, okay? A lot of people will turn into tyrants, you know, and this is the kind of person that begs to be a moderator. Please make me a moderator, please. I'm going to be a moderator for you. And as soon as you give them the power, they turn into a total douchebag and alienate people. And yeah, get rid of them, Arrowhead. Get rid of this mouse. Throw him out. As noted above, this is hypocritical given the promotion of the LGBT agenda and various woke ideologies. It's truly hateful conduct. Nevertheless, the moderator then admitted that her banning of individuals is to make them buy into the LGBT agenda. I'm giving people timeout specifically because I want them to come back and think real hard about what they've done and come back to be and do better. If they come back and continue to do stuff that warrants a timeout, that's on them. When you and many others are... What? Okay, and then Drip Monkey says, so we became so sensitive that a vomit emoji became offensive? You know, there's no way. Where you and many others are wrong about is that it's not a sensitivity thing, it's a bullying, it is toxic, plain and simple. We have a rule on the server about it, I'm enforcing that rule. If you have a problem with me telling people not to be shitty and toxic, then that's kind of weird for you. So here's a word that's used way too often, bullying and toxic, okay? Vomiting on someone's art, as far as an emoji goes, is just a harmless, negative response, okay? Bullying. You guys don't even know what bullying is, man. So she eventually removed emoji reactions from the server altogether and explained the emotes were removed because everyone is taking an issue with me saying, don't vomit, react, furry art. And I will link this down below, but oh my god, it's just, this whole story is a riot. You got to read through it yourself and get to the end of it because it's absolutely hilarious. But yeah, that's where we stand with Helldivers 2 right now, is you can't use a vomit emoji to criticize furry art. Remember that, guys. I didn't have that on my 2024 bingo card, but hey, here we are. If you found this video entertaining or amusing at all, please leave a like on it down below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and ring that bell for notifications. We make fun of DEI, furries, and all this weird, stupid leftist crap in video games on a daily basis. Feel free to join in the comments. I'll see you next time. Until then, peace.